It's about what's right and what's fair for everybody, and that's a better life for everybody if we all chip in wherever, you know what I mean, whatever your background, whatever you do, you know what I mean, so...
Yeah, there is that strange thing, isn't it? It's like, if you've got a full fridge, you shouldn't be bothered about people starving.
You should be even more bothered, and it's your duty to get off your ass if you've got a voice and you can make some impact. I mean, I always thought, oh, I'm an actor and I shouldn't, you know, I've always been involved and interested in politics, but I've never really spoke out, you know, at meetings and stuff, because I thought, well, who wants to listen to an actor? And actually, I'm not qualified. But unfortunately, people started looking to people like you and like me because the politicians weren't speaking for them. Luckily now we've got Jeremy Corbyn, you know what I mean? So he's come along, you know what I mean? But he's not come along, he's always been there and he's always been speaking out and he's always been fighting. But luckily he's been put at the front line now, so people, you know, and I think people are supporting him and like I say, what's happened to people saying, and it's not, you know, I think some people are not even classing themselves as left or socialist, it's just because they know it's the humane way.
These are, as Candy said, exciting times. You can feel the change. I feel like we're riding this massive crest of a wave. And what a time for the Tories to have a conference. And in Manchester. It's just brilliant. I joined the People's Assembly because I wanted to be part of a vibrant and creative and imaginative movement that was unifying all the austerity, anti-austerity movements together. And boy, that's what I've got. There's so many fantastic events happening over the conference, and it'll be great to see you all there. I've been thinking a lot recently about my own privileged upbringing. Not privileged because my parents were wealthy, they weren't. Not privileged because I went to a private school, I didn't. But privileged because I was one of the last people fortunate enough to live in the last gasp of the post-war social movement. And I enjoyed so many opportunities because of that as a young actor growing up in a small northern town. Those opportunities are absolutely not available to young actors, dancers, musicians, artists now. And I know this from the hundreds of letters I get from young actors and artists every year asking me to help their crowdfunding projects to fund them through college. Some courses at drama schools now aren't even eligible for student loans, let alone grants and bursaries. And it's a disgrace. I think that art is the way that we look at our society. And if our future artists come from a really narrow band of our society, then what are we going to be reflecting back at ourselves as a culture? That same narrow band. It's essential that young people have a voice and a creative outlet to be the artists and the actors and the musicians of the future.